let's look at solution for this another previous sentence question. It's a nice question to understand. It's given the fraction of the sample that is decayed in an interval of 6 days as 7/8, and the fraction that it decays in an interval of time of 10 days is asked to calculate. And this numerical can be solved by using a standard formula as follows. Here, in the process of radioactivity of a sample, in the process of radioactivity of a sample, the quantity that remains, the quantity, say X, that remains, and the quantity that decays in an interval of in a time interval, say in a time interval of n half-lives of the sample, n half-lives of the sample, are given by the formulae, These are the standard formulae to remember. X remaining, the quantity that remains, is equal to X initial into 1 by 2 power n. After an interval of time of n half-lives, the quantity that remains with the sample is equal to X initial into 1 by 2 power n, and X decayed is equal to X initial into 1 minus 1 by 2 power n. And here in these two cases, here n equal to number of half-lives in the run time, and this is equal to the time lapse, that is t, divided by the half-life of the sample. So number of half-lives is the total time that is run divided by the number of the half-life of that sample, that gives the number of half-lives. So in an interval of time equal to n half-lives, the fraction that remains means X remaining by X initial, that is 1 by 2 power n, and the fraction that decayed means X decayed divided by X initial, that is 1 minus 1 by 2 power n. Here there are two cases. In the first case, the fraction that decayed is given as 7/8 for t equal to 6 days, and by using that we can calculate the half-life of the given sample like this. In case 1, for t equal to 6 days, in this the X decayed by X initial is given, that is 7/8 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 power, here n is, it is 6 days divided by th, half-life. Therefore out of this, 1 by 2 power 6 by half-life of the sample is 1 minus 7/8, that is 1/8. And therefore of this, here this 8 is 2 cube, so 1 by 2 power 6 by th equal to 1 by 2 cube, and 6 by th is equal to 3, and which implies the half-life of the sample as 2 days. Here is 6 by 3, that is 2 days. So the half-life of the given sample we got is 2 days. And now it is asked for the fraction that it decayed in 10 days. So that can be done by using the case 2, this time for t equal to 10 days. Here you see x decade by x initial, that is asked. So that is x decade divided by x initial for t equal to 10 days is this time equal to simply 1 minus 1 by 2 power, here the time, that is n is t by th, that is 10 is the days divided by half life, we got as 2 days. So 1 by 2 power 5, that is 1 minus 1 by here 32, 2 power 5 is 32. So this is equal to 31 by 32. So the fraction we get is equal to 31 by 32. So the fraction that it decayed in 10 days is 31 by 32, and hence option 3 is our correct answer.